What up, y'all? It's your boy, Prince Jonathan, coming back to you for day 13. Now, I'm frustrated today. I woke up, good morning, and I had something planned for today. Not necessarily fully planned, but like a thought that was running through my mind. And I'm probably gonna get to it tomorrow. And this might actually lead into it, I don't know. I just got done with 30 minutes of my walk. I still got 15 more to go. But again, I'm trying something new where I stop and I'm gonna talk to y'all. So it's not so bouncy, but I can also get the full thought out. I'm frustrated, like I just said though, because I figured something out today. I figured something out at the gym. And then I looked back over yesterday and I figured something else out, and it all correlated, and I just got frustrated at the gym. I was mad. I was mad at myself. All right? Now here's the thing. I am an emotional man. Yep. I get sad, I get upset, and now I don't just show it as like, I'm just angry. I literally can get sad to my core, okay? And if you want to laugh at it, laugh at it. I don't care anymore. I'm me. But I was frustrated because I realized something at the gym. I was like, man, I was listening to this podcast, and Andy Friselis was talking about, I'm on his 75-day challenge, and I'm busting my butt on it. I'm working hard at work. I'm doing this. And I just felt like I didn't get any validation for it. I'm not even done with it, by the way. I felt like I didn't get validation, or anybody else. I was like, oh, I'm thinking of other people too. Nobody else was getting validation. And he probably did. He was like, guess what? You were, in his way, he validated. But the way I needed to receive it, I got mad because I was like, bruh, I get it. We working hard. It's to change your mindset. It's to change your body. I get that. But man, can you just say, hey, good job to those that are doing it? Can you just say, yo, the fruits of your labor are gonna show up? And I got mad about that. And guess what I realized when I was sitting in the gym? I was pushing weight, and it wasn't even good weight at that point. I was just kind of pushing weight, and I was like, oh, I'm feeling achy. And the reason I felt achy, at least in this today, is because I was still seeking validation. I was still seeking validation from another man, because I wanted him to say I was good enough. And in fact, that's not the point. The point is Jonathan is good enough. Jonathan is here. Jonathan's putting in the work. If I can put my head on that pillow tonight and say, guess what? You did a really good job, and I know God is saying the same thing, I'm in line. I don't need your validation. I don't need the views. I speak, like I said, I speak first for myself, because I need to hear these messages. I still struggle. I am still walking this path. I'm not a guru. I'm just a guy with a gift to be present in the day and extract the message and give it out. And yet I was still looking for validation. And that validation stems because I'm still looking for a validation from my family, from my father. And I'm not saying they bad people. Don't even take it that way. Don't take it the negative. This is all internal. The issue is internal. And when I felt that power come over me and say, guess what, Jonathan? No, you take responsibility for this. Validate yourself. I said, oh, that's why I'm upset. And I stopped that mood right away. I stopped it because I didn't want my whole day to be mad about something else, because I'm covering up the motive. That's what I'm trying to get to. What is the motive behind your bad day, your bad issue? There's always a motive. Unless you are clinically depressed and clinically anxiety, PTSD, unless you have those issues, take those off the table right now. There is something that is driving the forces behind what's going on. And my motive was, I'm looking for validation from a man, because I don't feel man enough. And when I found that out, I said, nope, Jonathan, you are a man. You are a prince. You work one with God and you work with the people. You are the best version of you. You are showing up and being. And then you're doing. And then you will have. Somebody's going to understand that. Be, do, have. Be it at first. I'm a billionaire mindset. I'm going to have it one day. It ain't going to show up tomorrow. I don't need the validation from other people no more. And guess what? It is an ongoing process, okay? I don't want you to think that this is just this day I had an epiphany and all of a sudden it's done. Nope, I'm gonna have this struggle to the day I die. But the difference between JT in June and JT for the last 31 years is that when I catch it, I'm no longer ignorant to it. I no longer play victim to it. I don't do that. Somebody out there is watching this video right now and you're in the same predicament. I'm challenging you to find the motive for why you're upset. Why it is you're doing what you're doing. What is the issue? Find the motive. Do not be afraid to uncover that because it's gonna hurt. That's the point of it. If you wanna grow, it's gonna be some pain involved. You're gonna check yourself. So if you're like me and you're looking for someone to validate you, someone to take care of you, someone to coddle you, I'm not gonna coddle you, but I'm gonna give you the tools. The tools are first introspective. Look inside. Where is that motive coming from? And that leads me to number 2, why I was frustrated so much this morning and why I changed up my message. As I talked to 2 people yesterday, 2 people, and I realized something. They were both saying the same thing. They can see what they're doing up wrong. And I'm using wrong in quotation. They can see why they're not successful. They can see why there are things in their life that are holding them back. You know, those people real smart about it. They understand. But then when you pressure them and you ask them, they justify their actions. They justify what they're doing. They're sad about what's happening. And I know that all too well because I did that for so many years. I justify why I was valeting and not speaking. I justified why at Toastmasters I showed up but I wasn't mentally there. I justified it because I was upset about something. And now when I question myself, I go, no, you need to press forward. And I challenged them. I said, yo, what would a perfect day look like? What would a perfect world look like? What does your life look like if there was no money issues? Don't even put that on because everybody want to blame it on money. Well, if I had the money. No, if you had all the money in the world, what is the underlying issue of why you're not moving? And sometimes, and I realized why they were talking, I could hear behind, they're punishing themselves. One of them at least, punishing themselves for actions that they did in the past. You got to forgive yourself. You do. You can't be the one punishing yourself and everybody else wants you to succeed. You cannot be the one punishing yourself, lashing yourself, and yet everyone around you is like, yo, do this, do that. You can do this. You got this. Oh, there's a chance to grow. Take the opportunity. You cannot punish yourself and take opportunity at the same time. I know that. I tried to do it. And look where it landed me. Before June, really nowhere. I'm working hard, cool, awesome. But my bank account don't reflect the growth. My decisions that I made on my car don't reflect the growth. Growth takes time. I say it every video because I want you to know that. Forgive yourself first. Because again, at the end of the day, you're the person you look to in the mirror. You're the only one left. Married, you got kids, whatever. At the end of the day, the only person left is you. Just you. I'm being real passionate and some of y'all may not get it. That's fine. But at the end of the day, it's just you. Forgive yourself and understand it takes time to grow. Anything that gives life, that is life producing, takes time. And what do I mean by life producing? Whether you go to the gym and you just need to be healthy, I'm not talking about being ripped. I'm not talking about running a marathon. And I'm damn sure I ain't talking about being a bodybuilder. I'm just saying you being healthy, moving forward, healthy lung capacity, your heart moving. Don't matter if you big, small, in between. It takes movement, and you know that takes time to grow those things. Muscle takes time to grow because you got to tear it down first. Money. Money takes time to grow. That is a life-producing tool. Takes time to grow. Every single tree you see behind me started as a seed smaller than this. Life-producing things take time to grow. I want you to challenge yourself. Find the motive of why you're upset, why the whole day needs to be shut down because you got upset about a moment in the morning. Find the motive behind it. Number 2, I want you to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself today. It's Thursday. Forgive yourself today. Don't forgive yourself on the weekend and be like, I'm going to play, I'm going to have me some fun. No, today. Because I need you to be the best at what you do. I need you to. Because if you're not the best, then this world don't work. I need you today. I love you and I need you to be the best at what you do. Forgive yourself. And number 3, understand. please understand this. I say it every day. Life producing things take time. And you have to have the mindset of growth, that opportunity is there. Life is for you, not against you. It may be difficult, yes. But guess what? That's an issue that you and only you can solve. You have it in you. Figuring it out, that's the process. We talked about process. Figuring it out is the process. But I believe in you. You have it. I wake up every morning and go to the gym now because I know for me, my day needs to start elevated. I need to start with my adrenaline up. I speak to y'all because I need to hear it. I need to know I love myself. I need to know I validate myself. I need to know these things from myself and from God. At the end of my life, I want him to say, good and faithful son or servant. I don't know the verse, but I hope he calls me his son. I need to forgive myself too. I know this a little bit longer, but guess what? To get the point, I want you to know that. Find the motive. Why are you doing what you do? Find it. Whether you need to go to classes, anything you have to do, start with yourself, find the motive. Forgive yourself and understand that growth takes time and start moving forward. One day of greatness is better than 10 days of mediocrity. One day of growth, one moment of growth is better than 10 moments of mediocrity. I'm not allowing you to be mediocre anymore. Nope. Every day I wake up and you see my face, I want you to go, I can't be mediocre, because he's calling me out. I love you. I love you guys so much. Get out there and dominate the day. I'll talk to you tomorrow. I'm excited for tomorrow. It's winners learn. That's what I'm talking about tomorrow. Winners learn. I'll talk to y'all later.